Good morning. You hear it? Good morning. That's the music. Good morning, everybody, 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 everybody. Ow. Welcome to your positive message with your main man. It's me, Queezy. Okay, guys, positive message for the day isn't necessarily a positive message, but it is a testimonial. I want to tell you guys how I started Calm and Queezy. All right. Well, this is a little experiment I'm trying out, but I have a dark side called ZEUQRAM, and sometimes he has messages he wants to get out too. However, ZEUQRAM's messages are not as digestible or as preferable as Calm and Queezy's messages are. But he has a small, short message for you guys before we get started with your positive message for the day. Thank you for checking out Calm and Queezy.
Hey, shut the fuck up! Hey, shut the fuck up! Hey, nigga, hey, shut the fuck up on that bullshit! Shut your bitch ass up, nigga! Go! Hey, we on that bullshit! I'm on that bullshit! Shut the fuck up! I'm on my bullshit! Hey, can't lose, nigga! I only win, nigga! I only learn, nigga! I fucking earn, nigga! I fucking burn, nigga! Let's go! Go! Ah! Woo!
Yeah. So where do we begin? All throughout my life, my entire life, let me fix my Tech 9 beard. All throughout my entire life, people have told me, Marquez, you're a great communicator. Marquez, you're a great speaker. You should do motivational speaking. You should do a podcast or radio show, something to that effect, right? I should go into politics, be a lawyer, whatever it was. I'm a good orator. And I always kind of took it like, oh, cool, thanks. You just complimented me. It's nice. I'm going to do that. But I never did. I always went and pursued other things. I have a lot of different interests. My ADHD has made that very, very prevalent in my life. Just things grab my attention very easily, and I am interested in a lot of different things. I live my life, of course, going through my ups and downs. Well, one of those recent downs that became a big up for me was I got fired from my job. Now, I love my job. I can say with confidence, excuse me guys, I'm sweating because I'm so excited and happy. I can say with confidence that I was the best worker at my job. I can say that, honestly. Not being arrogant or cocky. I honestly was the best worker they had, okay? I made a mistake, okay? And it's actually related to how Calm and Queezy started. So the mistake was I made a video, you guys. I made a video, and it was a negative video, right? It was negative energy all around that video. And it was basically about how I didn't want to do a certain task that was assigned to me. I did do the task, after I complained about it thoroughly and made it seem like I wasn't going to do it. I was portraying a certain image that wasn't the truth. Because I knew I was going to do it from the beginning, but I just wanted to complain and talk smack and, just that's kind of how some of us get through things. Sometimes we have to kind of like trick ourselves, right? But I did it in a public way where I recorded it. So the video recording got back to the powers that be, and they were like, we don't like this, you are gone, sir. Which hurt my feelings a lot because I liked my coworkers, I loved my job. I thought I was doing a very good job. I thought I had, more allies and friends around me, and that experience showed me that that was not the case. That I didn't have as many allies and friends as I thought, and that that perhaps that wasn't the right place for me, even though I was very happy and comfortable where I was at the time and content. Of course, so I'm not always positive, guys, right? And I'll tell you that. I'm not always positive. So I was upset, very upset, I left my job, left. After I was fired, I left, and I was just upset and even sad because I felt betrayed, I thought about my life and this helicopter flying over. I thought about my life and I thought, well, what's the next step for me now? Do I try to get my job back? Do I start applying for new jobs? Like, what am I doing with myself? I was beating myself up a lot because I have a tendency to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's a mind trap that I fall into a lot, is the guilt trap. The guilt trap. If everything's my fault, and everything is on me, and really just beating myself up. You know, a lot of, if you don't know, but now I'll tell you, I was incarcerated for a time too, you know, and that really greatly affected me. And I just felt like, you know, I wasn't where I wanted to be in life. I felt like I wasn't where I needed to be in life. And I was very depressed about it, to be honest, very depressed about it. But kind of a light bulb clicked, right? And I thought, well, you know what? What's my superpower? My superpower is a positivity that I can project into the world, even if I am depressed, right? So I thought, well, maybe perhaps I'll just go put a positive message out there just on Snapchat, right? And because Snapchat is the forum where I made the video that got me fired, right? And I figured, well, since I know people are watching and I was putting out negative energy, let me put out positive energy. And as I put out more positive energy, who knows, perhaps that might, you know, help someone or help me or whatever. That was just my thought process. And I did it kind of off the cuff. And like I told you guys, whenever I want to do something, I get angry about it first. So I was like, I'm going to put some positive video out there. I'm going to do something. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about something, but I'm talking about something nice and positive and show these mother suckers that they don't got me in a box, that they can't, that just because I made a mistake, this isn't who I am. I'm going to show them different, you know? And that's what I did. Well, that evolved into, well, I should do this every day. I should really honestly do this every day, or as often as I can, put out positive messages. That became, and then I just called it positive message for the day, right? That's what I just called it, positive message for the day. As I got more serious with it and more professional about it, I decided to name it, and now the name of the series is Calm and Queezy. And I had help along the entire way. You know, I had my amazing family supporting me, my amazing friends supporting me, encouraging me, pushing me. As I started telling people about this idea that I wanted to do, I had people telling me, do it. That's a great idea. I would love to hear that. I would listen to it. You should do it, you know, and I listened, and I'm doing it. So now we're here. You know, since I started the Calm and Queezies, like I told you guys in a lot of my live posts, the synchronicities have really been rolling in. You know, just good things have been happening for me left and right, left and right, left and right. And I know it's because I'm doing the right thing with my life. See, I was conflicted because I was being told that I was bad, that I was doing the wrong thing, that, you know, that I wasn't to the standard and, you know, this and that. But I realized that 9-to-5 life isn't really the life for me. I'm more of this. This is where I'm truly supposed to be, creating and preaching, in a sense, to you guys, giving you positive messages, giving you my testimonial, so that way, if you come across situations like I have, or maybe you think a little bit like I do, or you want the same things I do, it'll help you. I used my very negative experience to make something beautifully, 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 beautifully wonderful out of it. I flipped it. I alchemized it. I took control of my destiny, you guys. The same thing I preach in all my videos. And I got in the pursuit of happiness. And now I'm alive. I don't have as much depressions, you know, as I've had. I don't feel as dreadful about the future as I would at times. I don't feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be anymore. I don't feel like there's something I should be doing more in my life. I don't feel unfulfilled anymore. I feel like I'm doing what I was designed to do, and I feel great, you guys. And I feel like the universe, like I said, keeps rewarding me for doing the right thing, for doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You're like me. You probably might be reeling from a mistake you've made. You know, maybe it was a big one. Maybe you lost your job too. Maybe you lost a relationship because of it, or find finances, or property, or, you know, respect, or admiration, whatever it is that you lost because of your mistake. I want you to know, you know, that's not the end of it. That's not the end of you. You know, if you were feeling like me, lost, confused, depressed, unsure of what the future was going to hold, all you got to do is you got to first make the decision that doesn't control what you do. You control what you do. And when you make a decision and you stick with it, and you make it out of positivity and love, you will be rewarded. Will the rewards be instant? I don't think so. To be honest, I didn't even start noticing all the rewards I was getting until I really opened my eyes to see, as Ralph says. I think that the reason this story came to me in my heart and in my soul was because people needed to know that I'm a human. People needed to know that I'm not always positive, you know, calm and queasy. I'm a real person with real feelings, emotions, and I go up and down just like everybody else. I make mistakes just like everybody else. But I choose to put my best foot forward. And because of that, I am rewarded. And I feel like if you guys do the exact same thing I've done, things will happen for you in a similar way. You will be rewarded too by the universe. We don't make these decisions for the selfish desire of rewards, right? We do it because it's the right thing to do. That's what we're designed to do, the right thing. But by doing the right thing, you will be rewarded. Does that make sense, you guys? Because if you do it in the pursuit of rewards, then you're not actually doing it altruistically, and you will be punished. Okay? The universe knows energy, so you can't trick it. You can't say, oh, I'm helping out this homeless guy because I'm trying to get some good karma in my karma bank. That's not how it works. Actually care about that dude for a second and see what he needs maybe and help him, but just do it. Don't do it with the expectation of it's going to come back later. Okay, you guys? We're approaching our 10-minute mark here, so I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Please continue to watch them. I'm going to continue to drop them. Like, share, subscribe. It's Calm and Queezy, Queezy, on YouTube. That's the best place to catch me, guys. YouTube. Tell all your friends about me. If my messages have helped you at all, share, please. All right? And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.